All right, welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our Stellaris Federation's Chronicle. I want to confirm that I am recording. Okay, I am. You know, I've been looking at some things on YouTube, and I've got some conflicting ideas on advice from a couple different YouTubers, but the thing is, I think they might both be right. It depends on what level of difficulty you're playing on. But basically, it occurs to me that I may have rolled this start out in a very non-efficient way, and we are kind of behind the power curve. It's at this point in time that normally I would scrap this and start over again. But because I am recording, I'm going to see if I can stick with it and succeed, I guess, basically. Which right now I don't necessarily have indicators that I wouldn't succeed. We're not being threatened by anybody. We seem to be fairly equivalent with most people in space, or more powerful than. We're only inferior to one group that we know of. So it doesn't appear to my untrained eye that we're in a terrible position. But let's go ahead and hit unpause. We're in the year 2248. Bump it up to speed 2.
System survey concluded.
And we are trying to gain this system right here, and ultimately
completed.
I just paused it. I would really like to get up to this system. I don't expect that will happen because we're just so far behind in influence. I think it was a real mistake to have spent that 100 influence over on this archaeological dig. So we'll move here. We'll use this ship to build the science observatories or stations. We should have robots growing, being put together, manufactured on each of our main 3 planets. I don't know if Pangea has one yet. No, not yet. It is upgrading its planetary administration. Okay. And San Fernando's not big enough yet, but has been established as a colony, so its population growth is increased. Did Earth ever get that holotheater up? It did. So our amenities are up to 28. That brings stability up to 83%. We've increased in our technology. So nuclear fusion is now available. New research. Quantum energy states might be a good one to take. I think I will. Basic entanglement principles applied to energy generation provide a substantial increase in energy output. This is going to help our economy. It's a 20% increase. It looks like our
system survey
military is done. It is. Okay, so what I want to do, because we're 6 over, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, yes. So 3 corvettes in each group need to be taken down. So we're going to take 1, 2, and 3. And then in the second fleet, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that puts us at 54, so we're not spending a bunch of energy on that. Okay, so that pushed us up from +3 energy credits to +15. We need to get that number up.
A new world has been colonized.
Okay. Concord has been colonized. That's going to probably be a generator world. But for right now, let's set it as a colony. A scientist has perished. Take the youngest. And what were you doing? Put you on automatic exploration.
We have detected an anomaly.
We got another tradition. Now, one of the YouTubers I was listening to says that Unity is not a very big thing, but he plays at Grand Admiral level. The other YouTube says Unity is incredibly important, but he plays more at my level, and I think... So the one that doesn't think Unity is all that big of a deal also believes you should go with expansion and leave Discovery alone. He doesn't like Discovery. The one who does believe Unity is a big deal says Discovery is one of the strongest trees. So it's like, which one of these guys is right, you know? Maybe both, because the difficulty might change things. But I want to go into diplomacy here. The Federation, we must build stable and lasting partnerships with our neighbors based on trust and mutual respect. Together we are far stronger than we could ever hope to be alone. Unlocks diplomacy from form Federation and increases available envoys by 1. Well, that's probably what we're going to take. Open markets. For trade to truly flourish within our borders, government meddling in our internal markets must be kept to a minimum. Trade values increase 10%. Okay. The amount we contribute towards Federation naval capacity counts for twice as much. Market fee is reduced 10%. Man, this is pretty strong. Base trade production is increased by 5. So diplomacy helps with trust, relationships, as well as trade. This is a pretty nice tree. Let's take Federation. And will you guys accept... Offer tribute, declare war, form Federation? Why not? Our war philosophy allows wars of aggression. Let's change that. Contacts, policies, war philosophy. We must further our own interests even when they run contrary to the interests of others. Claiming other systems is only allowed during defensive wars or against Gestalt consciousness. Unlocks ideology, casts a spell on all empires with differing ethics. Gosh, I don't think I like that. Well, it depends on what kind of ethic. If you're a purger, I don't have qualms with purging you. Defensive wars. Claiming of systems is only allowed during defensive wars. Violence is a last resort to ensure the integrity of our nation. War is a dish best served frequently and to those who will not cook for themselves. Oh my gosh. Must further our own interests even when they run contrary to the interests of others. I could see how this might be the middle ground. It sort of depends on how you're reading this, that could be interpreted a few ways, and whom you're willing to declare war on would have, I think, a lot to say as to whether you could construe this as being an expansionist view or more of a self-protection view. Let's go ahead and try. What was their problem? Allows war of aggression. Oh, I think that would include policies. Unlocks the ideology, casts a spell eye on all empires with differing ethics. That would be an aggressive war. Alright, so we have to go to this. I believe. If I'm interpreting this right, we got to go to that one. We cannot change this until 2259. So 10 years. Unpause. And take a look at them now. Okay, they're a lot closer now, and we're still working our envoys with them. Yeah, we're already improving. Okay, let's just give that some time. Let's take the extra envoy that we recently got. And improve relations right here. This is kind of fun, just figuring this out. I haven't gone to watch a guide or anything like that. Alien specimen procurement. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Earth has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. I would think that this would be more of a xeno... I can't think of the word now. The ones that are afraid. Xenophobic. But perhaps I guess these are aliens that would not be considered sentient life. Is that the right word, sentient? Or am I thinking, like, this game here uses the term sapient. I've always heard it used as sentient, but I might be remembering wrong. Maybe sentient life is just life that's able to move around on its own, and sapient life is thinking life. I'm not really sure. We will gather these specimens. Sure.
Situation log has been updated.
Do we have any within our own territories? Grey goo. Alien specimen. Just go down and track everything. Okay, now for the ones that are outside my empire. So this one here, well, I don't know what's what. Yeah, I did this all backwards. Hold on. I'm not being efficient here at all. I just paused the game. Give me a moment to figure this out. Okay. You're not in the Empire. You are. You're in open territory. You are not. you're in open territory. Okay, there we go. X out of here. Resource storage is full. Let's sell. Pangea. Specialist unemployment. Why is there a specialist unemployed? I don't have any robots here. How are you just flat out born into... Oh, they must have immigrated. I bet that's what it is. Because in the kind of empire I'm running, people are kind of free to move about as they like. Go to planet summary. We will build a robot manufacturing assembly plant, and that will give her a job. She'll be in charge of that. I tell you, man, I don't know. I guess if you're watching this series, you do like this game, so I suppose that the answer would be in the affirmative, but I am sometimes a little bit perplexed as to why I like this game so much, but it is fun to play. It's like, there's not a lot going on screen. It's not a first-person game. It's not an adventure game. It's not an RPG. Those are the things that I tend to gravitate towards, but I play a lot of Paradox games, and the reason is just to see kind of the story unfold here and things develop. Like, we just got that lady a job, you know, that felt good. I liked that we were able to do that. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Balawar 3 in the Balawar system. They have entered the early steam age, and there is clear evidence that they are beginning to make use of both vehicles and early factories powered by steam engines. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. All right. I actually don't see where that's at. Oh, our edicts have expired. Let's restart them all. Let's get nani actuators as well. Oh, here they are. Okay. Okay, another scientist has died. We'll probably go through a grip of these as everybody sort of ages. 48, 51, 36. Put you onto automatic exploration. So I'm starting out at low levels again.
Has been colonized.
Outstanding. That's Weng Tong, I guess. And RA colony. Can I build yet? Yes. Baldorak Science Academy. Humans, I have been asked to approach you on behalf of the Baldorak Science Academy. Although we Dathnak don't possess much in the way of technology, we are certainly capable of higher reasoning. A few of our think tanks have spent the last several years studying theoretical physics, and we would like to share their findings. Perhaps the data will be of some use to you in the empire building activities you solids are so fond of. Most kind. We get 350 research from them. Wow, the Dathnak so far have been worth the effort. That's twice that they've helped us. Uh-oh. The strong magnetic field around Concord has been affecting computers on the surface recently. Oddly, the effect is not merely random interference. Instead, computers are actually working more efficiently than they should be. Huh. It's almost as if an outside force is lending a helping hand. Yeah, like maybe a, what do they call those? The ancient empires? Magnetic miracle, 20% physics, 20% society, 20% engineering research, all increased. Nice. Happy about that. Earth can build something else. And Earth should build, I think, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to put everything into mining. Hold on. Let me do this. Here, X out of here. All right, so we're looking at Earth, and it's got a potential of 3, 6, 8 farming districts. Anchor, I went ahead and made a mining world. And it's got 9 mining districts. San Cristobal is definitely an agro world. I need to see if I've got another agro world. That's a generator world. That's probably a generator world. Okay, Earth. I'm gonna end up making you an agro world, I think. We'll end up replacing these districts, I believe. All right. And unfortunately, the unemployed that we have here is a specialist, I think. Oh, I was wrong.
System
Worker.
survey concluded.
Specialist is silver. Gotcha. Oh, okay,
System
it's the
survey
colors.
concluded.
Rust, silver, gold. I guess that's bronze, silver, gold. Who died? Oh, the governor. We need a new governor. This is a major, major district. Who is worthy of this? You're cheapest. Experience. Oh, we might go with that. Oh, the food would be nice. The food would be nice, but I want younger plus adaptable, and they're the same age here, so let's recruit this one. We'll see how that works out for us. Election is underway. Oh, have I accomplished my thingamajigs, my platform? Where are you at? We got drone study. Gosh, this is so full. Titanic Life, translating explorers, ravenous. Okay, we need to minimize this. Migrating force, alloy metallurgy. We need to be at plus 12 alloys. We are. Okay, so he should be able to get that. The present dark and lifeless interior of the space station almost succeeds in hiding the fact that it must have been designed as some kind of luxurious pleasure palace. There are seemingly endless rows of rusty slot machines, hundreds of decrepit bars and restaurants, and amidst it all, thousands of bodies. Dead, partially mummified aliens of at least a dozen different species can be found everywhere, but most of the bodies are clustered around the empty escape pod bays. Wow. Alrighty then. Unpause. I'm not good at this game, but I like it. This game's just flat out fun to play. And I could probably say that about all the Paradox games I've played. I'm not good at them, but I like them. Wandering forests migrate. The colonial authorities on San Fernando have reported that one of the local wandering forests has migrated to another region on the moon. Hundreds of thousands of trees have uprooted and marched in unison to this new area, trampling everything in their path. Add +10 devastation. That's San Fernando. Is that something that we need to fix? No, it's just something that we suffer. 8% devastation. Yang Huang has been elected as President of the United Nations of Earth. Okay. As per our President's mandate, our resource production has improved. Unity gained 601. Wow. Okay, destruction is going down, or devastation is going down. Ruler elected, Yang Huang, and their mandate is not these. Minor mandate. Build 4 mining stations. Okay, and he is charismatic, so that affects edict, cost, and duration. And he has an architectural sense, so our construction will be less. Very well. How are we doing over here on our factions? Human superiority,
System survey concluded.
Alien Reform Society, this is Xenophile, and this is Egalitarian. They have the largest by far. Oh no, human superiority is more. Aren't they the ones that I was suppressing? Did I stop suppressing them? I totally did. No, stop. No, I've been suppressing them and they are still gaining. It's times like these that I kind of wish I had an authoritarian government where we could just imprison these fools. Right? I don't know if you could do that or not. It seems like if you had an authoritarian government, you could make a call like that. But no, we've got to be the arena of ideals. It's worth the pain. It's worth the pain. All right. Agro World has a job, has an open slot. I don't think I have anything that helps agriculture. Let me see. Admin, alloy, autocathon, civilian, commercial, hollow, luxury, precinct houses, research labs, resource silo, stronghold. I do not have anything for agriculture yet. So in that case, I'm going to go with this administrative office, because we're kind of getting smashed on Empire Sprawl. Here, build mining stations.
System survey concluded.
Good. By who? And the Hitamar, and this is Dr. Farkhazad, who's on automatic exploration with the Hawking. Out here. Okay. I want you to come research this project. Oh man, we're hurting on energy credits. Okay, Concord.
Construction completed.
You're going to be a generator world for me. What's this say? Strong magnetic field, so energy credits from jobs and physics research. Magnetic miracle. So we might make this a research world also. Okay, but for right now, build a generator. And San Fernando, I want you to build a robot factory. We've got a colony ship out. It's headed to here. Okay. These two are neck and neck, it seems. A galactic community. As more and more spacefaring civilizations establish formal relations with one another, the galaxy is becoming a vibrant and lively place. To avoid tragic misunderstandings between nations, an increasing number of diplomats have called for the establishment of a new pan-galactic organization. A community, if you will, where the empires of the galaxy can meet to discuss important matters. Should the United Nations of Earth pledge its support to the creation of the galactic community? Yes, this is a worthy endeavor. Shabki Rad, greetings from New Baldorak. Things are progressing well here at our new colony. However, we have a small request. Shabki Rada, one of our colonists, misses her family and friends on Baldorak terribly and wants to go home. Her whining is driving us crazy. If it's not too much to ask, do you think you could take her back? I'm only doing this because we get things from you guys. I don't like this. This feels like giving in to some individual's whininess. No. We had to try. I hope you don't mind. Chabky will just have to settle down and make the best of the situation. Like the rest of us. Sorry for wasting your time, human friends. Wandering force migrate. The colonial authorities of San Fernando have reported that one of the local... Okay, same thing. Okay, peculiar. Hit pause. Migrating forests finishes in 86 months. Research it. Research that as well. Okay. Something we haven't looked at for a while. Next 7. Base and distance. Opinion. Federation builders plus 20. What if I, gave you minerals? Not really. It's not doing anything. Alright, fine. Oh goodness, I don't think I ever set my pause. How long have I been recording? 34 minutes. Alright, I'm glad I checked that. We're in the year 2252. We're at the beginning. We're in January of 2252. Can we build here yet? No, we're 20 influence shy. We're trying to make it up to here. We have, let's see, let's get something going right here. This was a mining world, so we'll build another mining district. How are we doing on housing? We're pretty close to the edge there. Cristobal's building, Concord is building, Fernando is building. Okay. These two are vying with each other. This is a xenophile ethos. This is a xenophobic ethos. Our egalitarian ethos is strong. This is spiritualist, and this is militarist. Those are both pretty low. I think the only thing holding this one down is the fact that we're suppressing it. That could be trouble in the future. We'll go ahead and save it. Save as episode 13. And again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough as we test out the Stellaris Federation's DLC. And I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.